get with our friend, right? All we're going to do is I'm going to be in this close, and he's going to throw the punch, and I'm going to fade it. Then he's going to fade. Fade, fade. So you guys can see once you pick up this rhythm, you can then kind of use it against your opponent, right? So if Joel sees me do this when he punches, and I come back, he can get me right there in the gap. The double jab is particularly good. He could also jab me a couple times, and then when he wants, he can jab cross. Pow! See how I run into that? So there's a reason we want to be able to dance and move a little bit. There's a reason we want to be able to hold the position, right? Then we got to start thinking about, he throws the jab and I'm here, and I go to go back in, and he throws that one. I got to be able to duck out and get around. So he might go one, I come in, he comes the second one, I go here and back. So one, oh, there it is. And try to get back, okay? If you're a brawler, this is what you got. He throws the jab, he throws the cross, caveman style, right? Who likes caveman style, be honest? All right, I'm with you. Get with your partner, dance a little bit, play with them, throw some jabs. You can double jab, you can single jab, don't hit them. You're working on your time. You're ready.
I'm gonna take Joel.
So Joel and I are here. He throws a jab and nails me. Pow! That's the worst case scenario. Guess what? It's just a jab, you'll live. Right? I don't want to do that. So he throws a jab, I follow it out. He brings it back. If I go back to here, he can throw the jab again. Right? He pulls it back. See how slow and how late I am? What I want to do is when he throws the punch, I want to follow it back. So I want to be here. When he punches, I should be here. I should be like tied shut on a string. Here's the problem. If you become predictable, he's going to anticipate and hit you with the cross. So he starts doing this little string attachment. His hand's attached to my face by an invisible string, right? He throws a jab, and back, jab, cross, pow! So again, we have to be aware of those things, right? Our job as the counter fighter is to hit him before he picks up on our tell, before he picks up on our pattern. So we're here, he throws the jab, I follow it. Back, boom, pow, right? And I drive right in on him, okay? Once you pick up his pattern, you throw. If I wait 3 times, right? 1, 2, 3, here comes across, I get nailed, right? So you really got 1 to see it. 1, then he does again, this is mine. Pow! Okay? Now, you can do this in a number of different ways. If we're going straight in, staying on the line, the bigger person, the longer arms has the advantage. Okay? So there's some other things that we can do, right? He throws a jab, right? And then I jab to the side, to the body, and come across the top. I start moving to the angle to get away from that hand. So he throws a jab, I follow it in, right? Body, head. Hopefully when I sting this, the natural reaction is for the hands to slightly drop. It's going to buy me a fraction of a second. Doesn't mean he can't throw the right, but if I do it properly, he throws a jab, I come in, back, right? Pow, I'm here. He throws that cross, he's in an odd position, right? I can definitely hit him here. If I'm a little bit more in this position, I can hit him here, or I can hit him here. I can also hit him this way, right? So try to think about, do I want to stay on the line? He's jabbing me, I'm one, this way, pow, right? The first person that gets it picks up the distance, picks up the rhythm, gets to throw the cross. I could also go, Can we do that? Give that one a try. Move to the outside angle, enjoy a hook punch or a little straight knee, loosen them up, come back with the cross. Go. If you're finding yourself kind of, well, who's really going? We went at the same time to kind of work on our timing. One of us is now going to take a slightly defensive role. I would say both of you can throw the first punch. But if he throws the first punch, now I want to fade away, and he pulls it back. I want to fade in and kind of see what he does. Here we go. Right? Back this way, or he throws it, I hit here and there on the second time, or he throws it, I stay on the line, and I cross here. Okay? So, who's first? Not the guy that raises his hand necessarily. It's the guy that punches first. So if we're doing this and I start and Joel fades, I might continue to work the pattern to see what Joel's going to do. I kind of give it to him. I give him his option. By the way, what if he misses these 3, right? I start hitting him, right? Why not? He's set himself up. He hasn't reacted quickly enough. We want to, you're going to hate this word, but we want to punish mistakes for learning. We want to reward doing good technique with a nod. So again, I start off and he fades, he comes back, I fade, he comes in with his, right? He gets me, I'm like, all right, right? So I give him a little bit of acknowledgement. That'll help out. If you're really nervous, slower is better. You better hit me here. Oh, good, because I have mine ready. I picked it this time, right? Let's do it again. Okay? See, I could have beat him to the punch right there. We start seeing that timing, that connection, that rhythm, okay? We're kind of in sync, but we have to be able to break that timing. You have to break that rhythm to get the counter punch on. Go! All right. Option one, backhand block. He throws the jab. I go here. He throws the jab again. I backhand block and I hit him. Okay? He does the jab. I see it coming. Pop! So this is going to pull him in a little bit. I'm going to be right at the end of it, and my hand is going to get him. All right? The reason that works is because I'm going to turn my shoulder inside. So if I'm here, the longer shoulder wins. Does that make sense? But when I block it, I'm going to pull my shoulder to the front. Now I can hit him. Does that make sense? You guys see how I got an inch or so on? Because when the punch comes in, I measure him. Pow! Okay? Backhand block. You can throw your lead. You probably won't get the hook unless you really move in hard. Right? You're just going to be short. All right. Option two. His jab is pretty good. I switch sides. And I hit inside this way. So it's not going to be jab. It's going to be this way. So I'm going to hit him with the back of the hand. Essentially like a spinning back fist with no spin. It's just a back fist. Okay? So I'm here. I've gone. Now, the magic to being mirror side is the guy on the outside usually wins. But in this case, I go here and I hit him. Pow! To the inside. Okay? It's that. Pop! I can move back. So again, he punches. He punches. His punch is pretty fast, but it's not that fast. Does that make sense? So he punches. I step to the outside. I give him a little shot here. All right, so it could be here. Pop! It could be here. Pop! It could be double. Pop! It's a back fist. It's fast. It's not going to be terribly powerful, but very frustrating, right? All right. All my guys that are tall, particularly if you're also strong, you can go over the top. So I'm here, he throws the jab, I follow the jab in, I go over the top. Even if his hand is in the way, I push his hand down, I go over the top, right? So instead of me blocking down, which I could also do this way, his hand is here, right? I go over the top and push his hand down and I hit him this way. So the punch isn't straight this way, it's this way. It could be this into the overhead right. All right, shorter people, particularly short and long arms. We can look at this two different ways. If he throws the jab, I can switch. He comes back in. This time he throws a jab, and I'm going to hit him under. You guys see how this lifts his arm? So he throws the jab, and pop, I just slide right under. I got to be in mirror stance to get this done. Unless I'm trying to pick up the cross. This is harder. He's stronger on this hand. This is my weak hand. He throws that one, and I angle and I hit here. Difficult, but not impossible. I've seen lots of guys do this in kickboxing and boxing, but in particular, he's aiming here, my head goes to here, and my hand's on the underside. Does that make sense? So I'm not punching sideways. He punches, I'm on an angle this way. I'm trying to catch the inside of the arm with my shoulder and my elbow so I can make contact here. I'm in a superior position with weaker power. I'm trading off something. Left hand against his right hand. All right, who needs to see it all again? All right. He throws a jab, I backhand block, and I step in. Going into my chest. That's one. Right? Number two, he jabs, I switch. He jabs again, I follow it in, and I hit him here. Pop! I'm just going to slide under it. It's going to come up on an angle this way, and I'm just going to hit him this way. All right? Number three, he throws this one, right? I switch again, and then when he goes to throw the jab again, I'm going to come under the jab, or if I'm strong, I'm going to go over the jab. Okay? Number four is, again, I can do the same thing this way. He throws that, I come this way, and my timing was awful. I go to here so that I can get under that. Lift the arm while I'm hitting him. Bop! Right? Kind of a rising punch. All right, pick one of those, not all, because you might forget them all. You might pick one or two. Play with those and see, can I get this one off? I get this one off a lot. I block and I hit really well. I like this one. This one works well for me. The old karate guys used to love this back fist. They fight this way and then they pow! And you can really make some distance and make a hit. Not a powerful hit, but a hit. It can be frustrating. You can kind of think about it. Is that what you want to add to your arsenal? Or do you really like being straight this way where you can power through? Go. All right. Here's the thing. Come here, Jeremy. Can I borrow you, sir? So, all right, spider, fly. Spider, fly. All right? He wants to suck me into his range so he can nail me, right? So again, remember that even if I get hit with my jab, if he tucks his chin a little bit, and I kind of hit him, and his hand comes right over the top, boom, he's going to overpower me, right? He's going to overpower my jab with sheer force. So the strategy for him, it might be, I'll take a hit, particularly in the body. I love for you guys, I'll hold my hands up, cover my head pretty good, and I love for you guys to come get the body because I'm going to take that first hit, and I can usually take a good hit to the body, and then I start this barrage, right? So, strategy for him might be, let's wait for the jab, right? And then drive over the jab and make that big hit, right? My strategy being the smaller guy is I got to get in and I got to get out, right? So if I throw this jab, I got to be moving to get away from the right hand. The right hand will be slower. He can still get me with the jab, right? So if I do this and he follows my out with the jab and hits me with the jab, he can still maybe get me. But I should be able to outrun that. Whoom, he throws the big right. Boom, hopefully I can outrun it. All right, now once you hit somebody, something amazing happens. This is the strategy that I'm talking about. I come in with the jab. He fades the jab, he hits me with the right. Boom, he should be in a good position where that hand can come, maybe hits me with a hook or an uppercut. Right? Now, he should be able to step and hit me with that one. I fall back. He should be moving in, and he should be steadily staying on me. All right? So we want to punish the person who dares to throw the jab with overwhelming force, okay? Does that make sense? Now, the little guy does this a different way, right? He throws the jab, and I go here, right? And I get one hit. When I follow it in, I get one hit. It's not going to be a powerful hit. That bends, and I get one hit, right? Now I got to move. He turns to face me. I'm going to hit him again. He turns. I'm going to hit him 2 more times. I'm going to hit him again. You see how I'm moving to the angles each time if I can? Does it make sense? So what I want him to do is I want him to go, crap, I got hit. And then he's in a bad position when I hit him again, and he goes up on his heels. He stumbles, but he gets reset, and now I'm on the outside. I hit him. He goes to turn to face me, right? And I'm able to hit him again. So each time, if I can hit him in a certain way, he throws the jab, I hit him here. I got to be careful the right hand could come, no problem. I hit him here, I hit him here. He covers up, I hit him here, I hit him here. He turns the face, I hit him here, I hit him there. Maybe I throw a kick. So I want to move to avoid that big hammer. Because guess what happens if he hits me one time to my 3 hits? I'm either out, or he hits me one time and I'm now really stumbled, right? I'm staggering. He's got a huge advantage. What if he hits me so hard that I outrun the next punch? Look how long this leg is. He hits me with the big one, big leg comes. Kabooyah, right? So he can come in and just bam, 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 like a tank. I've got to hit and move around, hit to the body, hit to the head, and confuse, frustrate, disorient. Who thinks they can do one of those 2 options? I'm not always the biggest guy, but sometimes I put it in drive and I just start coming, right? And I just start throwing. And usually I can overwhelm, even if I'm not hurting somebody, I can overwhelm them with, it's like getting stung by a beach, right? You just don't know where the next one's coming. That is a strategy. Blitzing in is a strategy. The other one is angled hits in the whatever's open, okay? So we got to make sure that we're looking for, if he's covered up here, I don't want to hit his elbows because he can just take one of those hits and then come back. I want to hit him so that he drops something. Now I've got a target. Right? Boom. Right? I move. He's looking, oh, he hit me there. He hit me there. I turn. Before you know it, I'm doing like this, or I'm trying to tie him up. You know, I'm just covering, and he can basically do anything he wants. Cool? Questions? Raise your hand if you think you can do one of those 2 strategies. Strategy 1, you're a tank, you move forward, you hit, and once you make one good hit, you keep hitting. Strategy 2 is, if you're on the offense and you hit, You reposition, hit again, reposition, hit again, reposition, hit again. And whatever he does, you're faster and able to be in the right position to make the next attack. Okay? Thank you, brother. We must fight!
Kick him in the legs, Lyndon. Kick him in the legs, Lyndon.
Where's the base?
There you
Where's
go.
his hands?
I felt a little harder.
The legs and face are just open.
Don't get sloppy, Joel.
Breathe.
Stop!